Welcome back to another week of In the 1-1. I'm here with Tommy Forward again. How are we?
Good, mate. How are you?
I'm not too bad. Wasn't a great start for my tipping with Tulleries last week. I think one thing with when you're taking short odds and you're taking things that are around the even money mark, you need everything in their favour.
Mm-hmm.
And you were 100% spot on that it wasn't suited by the map. And I probably don't think it was 100% wound up either. And then I'm not a huge fan of listening to too many trainers, but there's one that I do like listening to, and that's Peter Snowden. And when they asked him in the morning, what's your best for the day? He said, the horse in the last.
Mm-hmm.
And really, he was quite adamant with that, and he was right. So, that was it. But thank God for Robusto.
Yeah, Robusto.
Robusto, got a little bit back late, which was good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But as we did say, it wasn't a meeting that we were very keen on. And I think you were a little bit keen. I certainly wasn't keen on the meeting. And this time of year, God, it can be tough. You can either get a little bit excited or you can just be. And this is one of those meetings I really found it hard to get through.
Yeah, absolutely. Highway strip early in the day too was a bet for me. Just don't think it handled Rose Hill. Swung wide. It was all over the shop. Couldn't get its head straight. Hit the line well. I thought 1100 was going to be short. They were my reservations already, but I thought class was just going to prevail.
Do you think it's going to be like a 1400 metre?
Yeah,
miler?
I think like the Kosciuszko will be too short. I think mile.
I think it's a miler. Like I said that when you and I looked at it, it's just got that real big milers loping action.
Look for the big dance. Look for like the little dance or the barn dance, whatever. A country mile race for a bit of coin looks this horse's option, I think.
Before we get into the races, there was two good trials. We saw Via Sistina and Fangirls, Ardozi, Tom Kitten. All of these horses go around. The one sleeper favourite, Wadton, it was there. I thought it trialled quite well, Wadton. Via Sistina, Fangirls, Ardozi, they sat there. They were. Yeah. Wasn't much to see, but it's good signs to see that we are getting closer.
Oh, for sure. What are we? But probably a month away until the Winx Stakes, where they'll all resume in.
Yeah.
They'll probably have another trial in 2 weeks? I think maybe not next week, maybe the week after.
Yep.
And I think we'll see a bit more because like you said, that Via Sistina trial flopped out the back, did nothing, run last, just stretched its legs, right?
Definitely. I'll be definitely focusing some energy at Kembla Grange on Saturday as well.
Okay, beautiful.
We'll be looking out there. So for anyone in the Discord, links down the bottom. Late mail will be there, and I'm tipping we'll be having a good look at Kembla.
Sweet.
All right. How do we think the track's going to play, my man?
Randwick rails out 11 metres. Interesting. I'm going to say it's going to race evenly. That 8 metre pad or that 8 metre rail is often when the pad on the inside becomes good, sort of rails like
8 to 11 pretty much.
Yeah, that's it, right? Like positions 8, 9, 10 off the rail. So when they move that rail out to 11, it probably takes out some of those fresher lanes.
Do you think we might see them get out because you got Lucky Lane 8, as we used to call it, as the big fast part of the Randwick track, but the very fastest part of the track is the far outside fence.
Yeah.
Do you think we'll see horses get there?
Only if it was wetter, I think.
Yeah.
You see the bog and they get out to the heavy nines and they all fan out wide.
Yeah.
Maybe a drier track might not let him get there.
So it's a very wide track that you've still got.
Yeah, exactly right.
I'll be interested to see if anyone has a crack at it.
Rails out 11, you've still got to go out probably another 20 lanes to get to the outside fence.
Yeah.
Right? It's probably a 30-lane track. So, I don't know, it'll be interesting. Where's Nash to sort of try it? He's always one to get out there.
Nash loves getting out there, doesn't he?
But should race even. I think if you want to be able to run on, I think you can on Saturday.
Yeah, okay. All right, we'll kick off with race 6. How's the map look?
Map looks all right. Hasty Honey, in form, won its last 2, will roll forward. She's Unusual, one last start leading throughout, draws well. I think it'll want to be positive again.
Yeah.
And Nana's Wish also, who's in good form, will want to be positive. So the market elects all up on speed there. I'm not sure who's going to be running on from the back. Probably changing colours. That horse was unlucky last start. Should improve. And Bright Red from the inside draw as well. We'll want to find a midfield position. I found this race pretty tricky. The market's come early for She's Unusual. I thought it got some favours last start when it led throughout. The market liked it on that occasion and it got the chockies, but I can't see 290s any value at this point in time.
Yeah, well, yeah, $3. it's, as you said, did get favours last start. Certainly not going to get favours here. So if it's going to do it, it's going to have to do it the hard way. Yeah, it's not a race that I really want to be betting on because I'd probably still have it on top. But as you said, it's certainly not going to get any favours.
Yep.
Bright Red probably hit the line pretty good last start as well. I could maybe have a lean towards a small each way play there. Definitely not my sort of race.
Yeah, I'll changing colours looks I thought I didn't mind it last start, and then it was held up unlucky, hit the line strongly. The win before when it was ridden cold was really impressive. Just on trial now at the distance, 1400 up to 18 is a big jump. I would have preferred to see 14, 16, 18, a more natural progression. But I'll stay out of this race here.
Yeah. All right, we move on to race 7. How does our map look here?
Race 7, favourite Sacred Rocks. Map looks a little bit faster than the previous race. Driftnet from the inside draw. Silent Star will also want to roll forward. High Blue Sea out wide will want to roll forward. Other than that, they look the 3 leaders, and then the rest of the field actually look like midfielders. So it'll be interesting what they want to do on Sacred Rocks. Do they chance their arm and hope that some inside horses flop out in settle midfield? And the 1-1 spot looks open if they showed enough intent, or maybe outside the lead. I don't know, right? Gate 13, Anna Roper's got to make up her mind early if she wants to take a positive position. Little Contro was unlucky last start, but always seems to find one better. It's going to settle in midfield position, hopefully run home strong. But Sacred Rocks looks the one to me. I wanted to find it when the nominations came out, acceptances came out, then it drew gate 13. I thought it's in a world of hurt. 250 seems screwed down already, given we don't know what the track's going to throw up on Saturday, right? Like if they can swoop, then I'd say the 250 looks good. But if it's up and in,
do you think she just rolls forward from the wide gate?
She's got a horse to her inside, right? Like she's got High Blue Sea who can show some speed. If she sort of tags it along and can find a better position, I think it's not the worst. But 250, you'll know your fate after the first 200 metres. Yeah,
I think you will, because if she goes backward, as you said, it was a bit like me with Tullery's last start. There certainly doesn't look to be much pace here.
Yeah.
But you'd have to still. It's a funny one. You almost want to bet and run. You want to bet after 200 metres. You'd rather take less.
100%. If anyone's got Betfair, but I don't know, right? Hopefully it jumps, shows some intent, rolls forward. Little Contro, like I said, it's run third its last few starts, but was held up last start. Would have made things interesting against King of Rousseau, the one that Snowden tipped.
It did.
If they can run on, this horse has the ability to challenge Sacred Rocks, but I think Sacred Rocks looks the winner if the track plays suitably.
I think the one that could probably challenge it, I know it's had the trial between runs and it's trialled quite well, is Driftnet. It's it only got beaten 0.9 of a length to Sacred Rocks last start, draws barrier 1, will get a soft run from the gate. It's going to sit in positive position as well and has pretty light weight on its back, 56 kilos. So I think, they're probably the 2.
Sweet. Love it.
Yeah, not once again, not super keen to play, but they're the 2 for me.
Yeah.
We move on to race 8. How's our map?
A lot of pace here, I think. I think they're going to go very, very quickly. Similion, Black on Beauty, Storm the Ramparts, High Dubai, She's All Shenanigans, The Black Cloud. They look like they're all going to want to find positive positions. That's going to really put on the tempo here. I think horses like Lululemon, Tarpaulin, Bundina, all drawn low. I think they're going to get really, really nice runs just in behind the speed. They'll hopefully be looking for the gaps at the right time. But if any of those leaders are slowing down over the last 300 metres, then these horses will be flying late. I think before we spoke about this, you had a horse you liked here, Mace.
Yeah, I'm really keen on Tarpaulin. It's got no weight on its back. First up run behind Storm the Ramparts was wide, did have cover, but was over racing early. You could see it was racing quite fresh.
Yep.
And they've taken it back to the trialled like really well. And I love when you see these races where they've got a lot of pace on and these horses got no weight on their back. Like they just absolutely fly late.
Yep.
I think the only thing is I'm not sure if all of its form is on wet track. It's only ever raced on wet track, so it's going to be interesting to see how it does handle a good track.
Yep.
It's yet to see a good track, but it's never actually placed on a soft and done everything in heavy. That would be my one reservation. But the trial between run was really good, and I did. It loomed to win in the Storm the Ramparts, but just made it too long of a sustained run and knocked up. I think it's going to strip a lot fitter. It goes from 57.5 down to the 52.5. Won't know itself.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. If that Bundina race isn't any good, and if you want to poke some holes in it, that then not eliminates Lululemon and Bundina. So I think, you can look elsewhere. Storm the Ramparts did beat Tarpaulin, but like you said, there were reasons to forgive Tarpaulin's run on that occasion. Now they meet, Storm the Ramparts 61.5 kilos, while Tarpaulin's down on 52.5, with a much better setup here with the speed and whatnot. So I can clearly see your points. It's on top for me from Bundina and then Lululemon.
Yeah, Bundina was good. It was a good first start.
Yeah.
Definitely a good first start.
Yep.
Race 9. Big field.
Yeah, race 9, big field. It'll be down to 14. There's a lot of 13. There'll be 5 scratchings with emergencies. So looks a big field at this point. Cassiel, Regimental Colours, Zoo Prince will all want to show some good speed here. I think they'll go at a moderate to above average tempo. And then horses such as Duke of Bronte coming off a second at Hawkesbury. Art Volant will also want to roll back. But I think the market elects will all be up on speed here. It'll just be a case of who gets the right run. I'll start here, mate, because I didn't mind one here.
Yeah, you're pretty keen.
Yeah, number 12, Regimental Colours, comes through the King's Secret Stardeel race. I thought that race was pretty good. They ran good time. This horse settled outside the lead on a day where the fence was positive. 20 out of the 24 place getters on the day settled on the fence. So it was a strong advantage. And this horse settled outside the lead, over-raced a little bit, but was really strong. Looked gone at the 300, and I thought this horse is going to drop out. But then its last 100 metres was really strong. Goes from Braith Knock to Jason Collett, and I think the 750 is a little bit of value here. It's going to get a nice map up on speed, like I said. And as with the other market elect Casio, if it can just stalk it everywhere, I'm happy to take the $7.50 to find out. Each way, of course, we'll have something on, hopefully runs a drum.
Yeah, God, it dead set looked gone, didn't it? At the 300, you thought, this is going to run, like, not tailed off, but certainly back in the field. The way it picked the bit up late was really, really impressive.
Its work through the line was good. Only got beaten a length.
I thought the other little eye-catching run in that race was Rantan. Didn't do much work early, but I just thought the way it was moving late, I reckon around the $11, it could be worth a little bit of a spec also.
Yeah, for sure.
Not a race I'll be playing in. Happy to follow you and maybe have a very small play Rantan.
Beautiful.
We go on to the Lucky Last.
Lucky Last, 1,800 metres to finish. The speed is drawn out wide here. I and Provence, Morning Sun and Punton will all roll forward here. Punton looks the market elect. It just got beaten by O'Diamond Lil last start. They rolled forward, and I think they'll try and do the same again. Out to the 1,800, I think, is more advantageous. I had no opinion here. Hopefully I've won for the day and I can pack it up because, 1,800 metres, staying races, they're all exposed, and I think Punton looks the one, right? Lightly raced, 7 starts, 4 wins, on the up. I can see why the market's gravitated towards it, but it's no superstar, and I think it's definitely beatable.
Nah, it's just this time of year, isn't it?
Exactly. I think it's the timing. Bjorn Baker's found the right race for this time of the year.
Yeah.
But hopefully I've won because I'll be taking this race off. Did you have any thoughts, mate?
No, not really. Punton probably on top. It's
Yeah.
What did you make of the Western Front?
Thought it was all right last start. I remember backing it on debut or second up. Ran well at Geelong. Was really nice through the line. Just Gawler form, bringing Gawler form.
I know, it's just weird.
It was doing midweek Sandown form and then went to Gawler, got a soft win, I thought. It was nice, hit the line well. And now they've gone, right, let's take it up to Sydney and throw it in the deep end. Might be a run too soon, but it is a horse that, once these lightly raced horses can get a win out of the way in their preparation, then maybe they can string a couple together with some added confidence there. But, didn't really like it. I thought the $12, it was fair enough.
Yep. All right, we'll go through the best bets. I'll kick us off.
Sweet.
Best bet of the day, race 8, number 13, Tarpaulin. Over-raced a little bit early, was caught wide, did get cover, and then made a bit of a long sustained run and then kind of died on its run. Got sent back to the trials, has trialled really well. Only slight reservation is that it hasn't been on good tracks and we haven't seen it do anything all of its form has been on heavy tracks. That could be the one slight concern, but it's got no weight on its back, good pace, drawn well. I think it's the run of the race. I'm pretty keen. And I'm going with one. It is short, but race 1, number 7, Nazwah. This horse's win on debut is just breathtaking. It dead set did it in a hand canter and it ran the fastest time of the day. They're my two.
Love it, Mace. I'm going to echo Mace's thoughts there. Randwick, race 1, number 7, Nazwah. This was a barrier trial first up and you got paid for it at Gosford. How lucky are we? Did no work, cantered in. The time was electric. And the early markets found it, unfortunately. I'm not on yet, but I think get on. Anything above even money is good. And then we'll go to Randwick, race 4, number 4, Stardeel. I thought there was a negative last start for this horse staying at the 1,100 metres, was really strong through the line. Now they're finally giving it some extra distance. I think the 1,300 will be perfect, and I think this horse can be winning for us at around $3.90, $4. So good luck, punters.
See you next week.
Sounds good.
What's gambling really costing you? For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website